Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering how the San Antonio Spurs is going to become a destination. Before I get right into that, I'm going to make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Coming off of a pretty good season for considering what they have, the San Antonio Spurs finish at the bottom of the West. But you got to keep in mind, this is a building block. When you think about what they all had on that team, Victor Wembanyama was the #1 overall draft pick, and he scored out great. When you're talking about rookie season, from assists to defense to block shots to scoring, he did a little bit of everything for the San Antonio Spurs, and he has set the table for a superstar to want to come to play with him. When you think about the superstars that are in the NBA right now, you have a couple of that could be free agents. When you think about the likelihood of LeBron possibly going, when you think about the possibility of Paul George probably thinking, it's a number of guys that have the ability to get to San Antonio, whether it be via trade, free agency, or a number of different options. And you also got to think the San Antonio Spurs have the #4 pick, the 8 pick, the 35 and 48th pick. So they have the draft capital to either trade or either go get somebody that's young to add pieces to Victor Wembanyama's arsenal. And when you think about this, Greg Popovich doesn't put too much on his plate. He just asked him to do his job. When it comes to being a rim protector, when it comes to doing so many different things, he's unselfish. He does so many different things. He does the dirty work, and he's not really a guy that's going to really complain or anything like that. So that's one of the positive things. And you think about this, who else right now has something to do in San Antonio? When you think about all the players that's on his team, nobody's irreplaceable. Nobody's a guy that, just stone cold his sidekick. So you have plenty of opportunity to add pieces, whether it comes to point guard, shooting guard, small forward. It's a number of different positions that are open there. So you got to think a lot of the guys that are starting now would possibly slide to the bench or either move to a different role. And you got to think with Greg Popovich, he can get the best out of the players, and he's a players coach. So you got to think from the standpoint, Victor is willing to grow, and the system is a player system friendly. So you got to think from everything that they have, draft capital wise, salary cap wise, they have space for a superstar or multiple players that are going to take less to come to play with Victor Wembanyama. So I could phantom somebody coming and wanting to play with him. I can see a Trae Young from Atlanta coming to play with him, or somebody else that's going to set the table and help this young man grow. So from the standpoint, I think San Antonio is going to become a destination, not like it was in the past with Tim Duncan or anything like that, but I think it could be cool to see San Antonio be on the map as a destination for free agents and also people that are coming to the league. And I think that, in a year or two, you're going to be talking about Victor Wembanyama as a potential MVP candidate. He wasn't too far off this year. So all you San Antonio Spurs fans, get in the comment section below. All you NBA fans, get in the comment section below. What do you think? And we'll see you on the very next video.